Good afternoon, folks. It's 5:30, so it's time to call to order this monthly meeting of the City Council of Statesboro. My name is Sherry Barr. I'm the District 5 representative and your Mayor Pro Tem. Our Mayor, the Honorable Jonathan McCollar, is well but unavailable this evening. So that means I get to sit in and direct the meeting. Welcome to the meeting. We will begin with an invocation and pledge of allegiance, and tonight it's the turn of Councilmember Tangi Johnson to lead that, please.
Pray by your hands. Most holy and gracious Father, Lord, we thank you first and foremost for this day. We thank you for this gathering and our safe travels. Lord God, we ask and pray as we come together with one mind, and let us be on one accord for the citizens of Bullitt County as well as Statesboro. Lord God, we ask the Heavenly Father that what we do, let it be done and be pleasing to thy sight. Grant us wisdom as well as understanding, and let everything just be all in will. We thank you and give you honor and praise in your Son Jesus' name. Amen.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you, Ms. Johnson. The next thing on our agenda this evening is recognitions and public presentations. And we have a treat in that we're going to present a retirement award to Mr. Ronnie Trimble, who has been a collection equipment operator and has put in 12 years of dedicated service to the city of Statesboro. So before we ask Mr. Trimble to come forward and receive the award, I'd like to read this letter of appreciation from his supervisor. It is with a mixture of gratitude and wistfulness that we announce the retirement of Ronnie Trimble from the city's Solid Waste Collection Division, effective July the 1st, 2025. After 12 dedicated years of unwavering service, Ronnie is embarking on a new chapter, leaving behind a legacy of hard work and commitment. Throughout his tenure, Ronnie was an invaluable member of our team, consistently demonstrating a strong work ethic and a deep understanding of the vital role the Solid Waste Collection Division plays in maintaining the cleanliness and the well-being of our community. He approached each day with a sense of purpose, contributing significantly to the efficiency and effectiveness of our operations. Ronnie will be profoundly missed by his colleagues who have come to rely on his experience, camaraderie, and positive attitude. Beyond the daily task, he fostered strong relationships within the division, always willing to lend a helping hand or share a word of encouragement. The community he diligently served will also feel his absence, as he was an integral part of the essential services that keep our city running smoothly. As Ronnie transitions into this well-deserved retirement, we extend our sincerest appreciation for his 12 years of dedicated service. We wish him all the best in this exciting new phase of life, filled with joy, relaxation, and the pursuit of new passions. May his retirement be happy, healthy, and incredibly fulfilling. He has certainly earned it. With gratitude, John Deacle, Sanitation Superintendent. Mr. Ronnie Trimble, will you come forward and be recognized? Join me. What order do we want, Lane? This first, and then the co-workers?
Yeah, I think you do on the council, we can step back in here.
Jason. You don't have to get me.
Congratulations, and thank you. This is yours, isn't it, Ruth? You have to tilt it a little so it doesn't glare. You want everybody, all the council members?
All the council.
Yeah, Council Simonia, please.
Congratulations.
Tell us where we need to be.
Councilman Chambers, can you stand in the window there?
I can take a picture. Can I take your picture? Oh,
Huh?
Hair.
Yeah, we're gonna get another.
Oh, okay. Maybe I'll be there one
Councilman
day.
Ritz, can you step in that window there? Yep. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay, now we're gonna ask all your coworkers to come in.
Yes, please, coworkers, come down. Yeah. Congratulations.
Family first. Do we have family first before the co-worker?
I'm still.
We would
You got any
pictures
family
as you
around?
want.
Come on, family. Come on.
Congratulations.
One, two, three. 1, 2, 3. Okay.
Okay, let's add co-workers. Come on. Oh, family can stay.
Carol. Stay in this station. He took over. And family.
Oh.
And council. All of you.
Yeah.
The whole
Hold
thing.
on. Come on.
What's gonna happen on that side?
Keep Brad in there.
Can you stand on that road, Angie, and let me stand here in that window? Brad, yeah, that works. Okay. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Hold that for more. 1, 2, 3. One more. Sorry. A second. 1, 2, 3. Okay, I think we're good. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
All right.
Congratulations. Do you want to sing?
I want to say something.
Do you want to?
Yes, certainly.
So when we get back, just let Ronnie come on.
Give you a podium, stand behind.
You're gonna be on Facebook, but you're gonna talk to the council, you wanna talk to the audience? Everybody. Turn around and face it.
Let's hear it. Let's hear it. No, you got it. Yes, ma'am. Thank you. This will be yours. Small token of appreciation.
So Mr. Kimball has a few words for us, please.
Just want to take this opportunity to thank the City of Statesboro, the council, our mayor, Mayor Pro Tem tonight, and all the council members. It has been a pleasure, Joy, working for the City of Statesboro the 12 years that I've been here. It's been challenging, but I thank God for it. I'm ready for retirement, and again, it's a good place to work. Just do what you're supposed to do. My grandfather taught me many years ago, you gotta like what you do. If you don't like what you do, then you won't like your job. So thank you to the citizens of Statesboro, Bullock County, my co-workers. Been a pleasure working with you all as well. And I hope you continue on the work, and anything that I can do in the near future, you'll probably see me at some of the council meetings. Thank you. God bless you.
Thank you. Next on our agenda is a public comment period. This is where you sign up in advance if you want to comment about something on our published agenda, and I believe we have no one signed up for that this evening.
That's correct, Madam
Thank you, Ms. Leo. Next, consideration of a motion to approve the consent agenda. The consent agenda tonight is the approval of minutes from the July 1st council minutes and the July 1st executive session minutes. Can I have a motion, please, to approve those?
So moved.
And a second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. The motion is approved. The next thing on our agenda is a public hearing and consideration of a motion to approve application RZ 250605. BSB Development LLC is requesting a zoning map amendment of 138.06 acres of an existing 187.46 acre PUD, PUD, in order to develop 500 multifamily units and 3 commercial retail spaces at 2457 Old Register Road. And this is tax parcel 076-501-000. I need a motion to open a public hearing on this, please.
So.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. And now Justin Williams, will you come and tell us about this item?
Thank you, Mayor Pro Tem and Council. The petitioner is requesting an amendment to an existing planned unit development in order to develop this multifamily student housing complex. So it's an existing PUD that we have, and we're just going to make some tweaks to it. The application is the first phase of a larger project that's going to involve some annexation of additional property. Due to the county objection to that annexation, which has as of today been withdrawn, everything under consideration at this time is within the city limits, and it's specifically within our tax allocation district in that area. As outlined in the history for this project, the developer seeks to build 500 units of multifamily student housing, and they believe that that would translate to about 800 beds in this development. The applicant has submitted a traffic impact analysis. That study shows that the traffic volumes during the school year are being accounted for. And it also recommends signal timing modifications to the surrounding intersections. The full scope of the project, along with other items related to that traffic impact, will be on the agenda for approval with the annexations as well in August. So we're just moving through this portion now due to the objection holding us up a bit. If you look, you'll see the parcel outlined in red. You'll see that that is in an activity regional center, which is really suited for higher intensity development such as this. You'll see the zoning listed as planned unit development. You'll see the subject property from Old Register Road, and this is facing to the west. It's a pretty big clearance over there. And on the right side, you'll see the subject property facing the south. You'll see the subject property facing the southeast and the subject property facing the east. So all of this is in that Tormenta area. There we go. So it's a little difficult to see on the plan, but we did blow it up on the side. You can see where they plan to put that multifamily lane. Could you please increase the size on that? Oh, everything flew away.
Okay. Sorry. Let's do it. 1 second.
Oh, it's fine.
Here it goes.
So you'll see where they've laid that out on your side here. And these are garden style apartments. This is just a portion of what we're looking to overall develop. Staff does recommend approval, and the Planning Commission has recommended approval as well. If the petition is approved, it should be subject to the following conditions. So the first condition is that in adherence to the recommendations of the Ogeechee Riverkeeper, the applicant must submit a wetland plan in addition to all standard plan requirements prior to the issuance of a land disturbance permit. The second condition is that the applicant will be required to submit tree plans showing the inclusion of tree canopy based on the type of development as outlined in the UDC. An example that I use with this condition is individual trees for single family lots, but that would include stuff such as the required tree canopy for multifamily as well. And this will also apply when we go to the larger version of this case. And that actually concludes mine. We do have the Public Works Department if there are questions related to any of the traffic impacts on this project, but that completes my report.
Thank you, Mr. Williams. Is there anyone here who would like to speak for this request?
Good evening, Madam Mayor Pro Tem, Mr. Penny, members of council. My name is Chris Gohagan. I'm an attorney with Talby Rushing here in Statesboro. Good to join you again. As always, pleased to be here tonight on behalf of VSB Development. And appreciate Mr. Williams and his staff's work on this project. He's outlined the project wonderfully for you. And we appreciate their work on the report and recommendation for approval. Mr. Williams outlined the conditions of that recommendation for approval, all of which are acceptable to the developer. I want to thank the Planning Commission for their consideration of this request and their recommendation that you approve it as well. And as Mr. Williams mentioned, this is phase 1 of 2 applications we'll be bringing forward to you to amend this PUD. Some of this property that's addressed tonight is already in the city. The properties that will come before you next time, we hope to bring into the city through annexation. But specifically tonight, we're focusing on roughly 64 acres on the west side of Old Register Road. This is across from Publix. You may not be familiar with VSB Development's name, but you probably are familiar with their work. They developed the commercial area behind Publix, so opposite side of Publix. So you're probably familiar with their work and the quality of their development. Hoping to do the same thing on this 64 acres, but include some residential components of it as well. Roughly 20 of the affected acres that are at issue tonight are going to be set aside for residential development. It's the garden-style apartments that Mr. Williams described to you. There's another 16 and a half acres scheduled for development that's going to be commercial in this case, and we think there's going to be a great appetite for some commercial opportunities on those sites. I just wanted to highlight two other reasons why we think this project warrants your support. Mr. Williams mentioned that the comprehensive plan and future land use plan designate this area as an activity center or a regional center. By that designation, it anticipates that this type of project is going to come to this area. Those regional centers, activity centers, are typically anchored around a big-time retail anchor. Publix, in this case, makes a perfect example. They feature small and mid-sized commercial centers with a mix of higher density housing. And there's a focus on multifamily, which is the type of project we're bringing to you tonight. In addition, this project is in the TAD. Back in 2019, City Council set aside the TAD along with the county and the school board to and able to access some bond funding to do some needed infrastructure improvements right in this area. Developing these parcels in this way is what allows the TAD to pay the city back and pay off that bond and move forward with needed development in the area. So this is development just like this has been in the works since 2019. We hope that you appreciate this project for what it is. Happy to answer any questions you have. I'm joined tonight by Brian Poitras from Pape Dawson, and Jeff Block from the development company is here as well with his son. Happy to answer any questions you have about the project and hope that you look favorably on the request. Thank you.
Is there anyone else who would like to speak for this request? Is there anyone here who would like to speak against this request? Is there anyone here who would like to speak either for or against the request? Hearing none, let's close the public hearing. And then we can, so I need a motion to close the hearing.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Council, discussion or questions of Mr. Gohagan?
I don't have any.
So basically, just in my understanding, we've already annexed this property. They're coming back for an amendment because there's a little change in the flood, what goes where. What these apartments up front. We're already annexed. We're not talking about annexation now.
Not at all. This was annexed back in 2010 originally.
It's part of the property already annexed.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. And the amendment is basically to put this garden-style apartments in the front. Okay. So, if there are no other questions or discussion, need a motion to approve or disapprove.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Congratulations, the motion passes. Moving on, agenda item 7. Next is a public hearing with consideration of a motion to approve an application for an alcohol license in accordance with the City of Statesboro Alcohol Ordinance Section 613A. The business is the Taj, T-H-A. The owners are Dishdeep Singh and Mara Ox. The location is 609 Brannan Street at Suite 9, and this is going to be a new restaurant. So we need a motion to open a hearing on this one, please.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you.
Excuse myself from this one.
Oh, okay, yes, thank you. Ms. Henley is excusing herself from the alcohol-related discussion. Do we have anyone who wants to speak for this request? Anyone here to speak against the request? Is there anyone present who wants to speak for or against the request? Okay. Hearing none, we need a motion to close the hearing.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Council, is there any discussion about the new Indian restaurant needing an alcohol license?
No.
Always glad to get new restaurants in. So I'll ask for a motion, please.
So
Move to approve.
motion to approve.
Thank you. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Agenda item 7 passes. Agenda item 8 is our public hearing and first reading of ordinance 202504. This is an ordinance amending chapter 82 of our Statesboro Code of Ordinances to remove language concerning water and/or sewer charges for customers who are not utilizing the services, and it replaces some language instead of city engineer, public utilities director. So we need a motion to open the public hearing on this one.
So moved.
Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. We're going to have the public hearing open. Mr. Penny, you want to give us an overview on this one, please?
Honestly, Ms. Barr, the description that you just read is pretty clear. We had, in the work session last month, Matt Aycock, Public Utilities Director, laid out for you the reason we're changing it, which, one, there was a provision that says that if sewer was available and you didn't take it, that you had to pay for it anyway. And I think with the counsel from our city attorney, we want to recommend that we remove that from our ordinance because it's very hard to enforce. And then the other piece is instead of the city engineer, our public utilities director, we insert that name there. So we recommend it to you for approval.
Thank you, sir. Is there anyone here who would like to speak for this request? Or anyone who would like to speak against it? Anyone to speak either for or against? Okay, hearing none, need a motion to close the hearing?
So moved.
Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Council, any discussion? Okay, need a motion to approve or disapprove?
Motion to approve.
Thank you, and a second?
Second.
Thanks, all in favor?
Aye.
So this ordinance will move forward for a second reading at our next meeting. Thank you. Item number 9, consideration of a motion to approve resolution 2025-16. This is a resolution adopting policies, procedures, and program guidelines for the Community Home Investment Program. Mr. Penny, you want to tell us a little more?
Mayor and members of the council, I'm excited about this one because for 6 years we've been trying to get some home funds, some CDBG funds, and thank God we finally getting some. And so tonight, what we're asking you to do, in order to be able to receive these funds, DCA requires that we adopt their policies and procedures as it relates to the home investment program. So this is not in your notebook, but these are the policies. And so it'd be good reading at night if you like to do that. But we do recommend that you approve that. In many ways, I'll say because we've been in our housing rehabilitation program, what, 4 years now?
Yes.
4 years now. In many ways, we are in compliance. But this piece is really critical for the CHIP grant, which we're going to be receiving, which will be for home ownership. So again, we recommend approval.
Thank you. Any discussion or questions from council? Okay, we need a motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Second.
Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. So agenda item 9 passes. 10, related, consideration of a motion to approve resolution 2025-17. This is adopting the Georgia statutes as a requirement for the Community Home Investment Program. Mr. Penny, same thing?
The same thing, ma'am. Again, if you don't approve this, then we won't be getting any money. At the bottom line, $1.3 million on the line. We recommend approval
Thank you.
because we have some other agreements already out there, and I think Marcus is anxious to get busy working.
Thank you. Any further discussion? We need a motion, please. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
So that also passes, and we're down to number 11, also related, consideration of a motion to approve resolution 2025-18. This is a resolution adopting the Community Home Investment Program homebuyer eligibility and homeownership value requirements. Same thing.
Same thing, we recommend approval.
Thank you. If no discussion, we need a motion.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. 11 also passes. Which brings us to agenda item 12, consideration of a motion to approve resolution 2025-19. This is a resolution which authorizes our mayor to execute a fiscal year 26 operational service agreement with the Coastal Regional Commission of Georgia for the public transportation services in assistance with the Georgia Department of Transportation. So this is our city bus system renewal.
Yes, ma'am, we have to do this on an annual basis. There's nothing any different from what you've approved in the past. We're recommending approval.
Thank you. Any questions or discussion? We're thrilled to still have the partnership and still be able to offer city buses, which run from 6 to 6 and only cost $1. It's a bargain.
You know, we just need more buses.
Yes, and we have them on order.
Yeah.
Wonderful. Okay, any other discussion? Then I need a motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
And all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. So we authorize the mayor to execute that agreement. Item 13, consideration of a motion to approve resolution 2025-20. This resolution authorizes an application to the Georgia Relief Grant, RELEAF, in the amount of $12,750. This is going to fund a community tree giveaway as part of our KSBB, Keep Statesboro Bullet Beautification Initiative, and no matching funds are required. Anything further we need to know about that?
We can't apply for funds without your authorization, so we're just asking your permission to do that.
Okay. And we've done it before, and this one I'm reading will also include some fruit trees over at the food bank,
Yeah,
so that's a good thing we all want to make happen. Any other discussion, or questions? Then we need a motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. So item 13 is approved. Number 14, consideration of a motion to approve a state recipient agreement and addendum with the Georgia Housing and Finance Authority for the receipt of CHIP grant funds.
We need your approval so we can receive those funds.
Anybody have any
This is
objections?
where the rubber meets the road. We recommend it.
Thank you. So we need a motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. A second. And all in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. 14 passes. Number 15, consideration of a motion to approve an addendum to the lease with Bryant's Landing to add .0046 of an acre to the leased premises. And this was just a little survey oversight, or?
Well, when the property was initially acquired, Ms. Barr, there was just a sliver of land that remained with the Board of Education. And as the next phase, well, second phase has already been approved, and then I think they're applying for a third phase. And that included some of the property that was a part of, it might have been like a part of the football field where the stands were. And so in order to make that happen, the Board of Education conveyed the sliver of land to us. And because, you know, we have a long-term lease for the property in order for them to be able to develop it. So what we need to do is amend that lease to include this small sliver of land, so they can move forward with the project.
Thank you.
And hopefully get funded for the third phase too.
Any other question or discussion? Okay, we need a motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. A second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. 15 passes. Number 16. This is consideration of a motion to donate the 2001 Ford F-350 van, CAFE2, and mobile cascade system to the Bullock County EMA. We heard about it before, but remind us.
Yeah, Chief Tim has been in conversation with Bullock County Emergency Management Agency. And for so many years, the cafe has been a part of the fire department. However, we believe that it better serves the entire community for it to be a part of the Bullock Emergency Management Agency. And so since it's in our possession, we would like to give it over to the Bullock County. And so we can't do that without your permission. So we're recommending that this happen because the entire community, I think the entire community has always benefited but this just makes it a lot simpler, and it'll be in their possession. Then they can put it on their insurance and all that good stuff.
And they've already agreed, they're happy to receive it.
Yes.
Okay. Any other question, concern? Then we need a motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. A second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. 6C also passes. Number 17, consideration of a motion to approve the purchase of 21 portable radios and all the required batteries, accessories, and programming for the Statesboro Fire Department in the amount of $149,262.54.
At the last meeting, we purchased some radios for the police department, and I informed you at that time that we had to agree with Motorola that we would buy these radios, and we were gonna bring it forward to you. By us agreeing, we were able to save about $2,000 per radio. And so this evening, we're just asking you to approve that deal so that we can get those radios and get them operational. So we do recommend this acquisition.
Thank you. Any other question or discussion, council? We need a motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Thank you. Thank you. All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. 17 also passes. Number 18, consideration of a motion to renew the master services agreement with Atlas Technical Consultants, LLC, through June 30th, 26, to provide the T-SPLOS program management services and construction engineering and inspection services for fiscal year 26 in a not to exceed amount of $601,000 to be funded by T-SPLOS. Anything else we need to know?
Well, I just think it's important to share with the council and with but we entered a contract last year, and so we pretty much have spent those funds a lot faster than we thought we were going to need to. But the good thing is that we need these services because we got a lot of work to do, and we don't have the human capital on our staff to be able to get it all done. And so by using the contractor, we believe it's a lot more efficient, and to be able to use this contractor. The other thing is that we can also use T-SPLOS funds to help pay for the contract. You can't use T-SPLOS funds to pay for staff, but you can use T-SPLOS to be able to pay for the consultant. And so, as far as getting ready to use a term you wouldn't like.
But don't. Think of a better one.
But we have to figure a way to make it happen. And so, again, we have a lot of work to do, and this is an efficient way. So they'll be managing some projects for us. But the other part of it is they also do inspection services. And that's important too, because as work is going on, we're able to use their expertise to help move projects along. This is not new in a lot of municipalities. They use these type services in order to be able to get a lot of work done. And I would just say going into the future, you're going to see even more of this just because of the sheer amount of work we need to get done. I recommend it to you.
Thank you. I recall we've had discussions about needing to hire consultants because we've got so much more going on with what our staff can manage independently. So, and I know you weren't going to kill two birds with one stone.
No, so skin a cat in his wire.
Not going to do that either, but we're going to accomplish our objectives in a way that's thrifty. Any further discussion? Okay, then we need a motion, please.
Motion to approve.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
All right, so we are going to review that master services agreement. Thank you. Agenda item 19, consideration of a motion to approve an award of a contract for ENG 124E Max Lockwood Drive roadway improvements to Ellis Wood Contracting Incorporated in the amount of $1,363,320 to be funded by T-SPLOS. Tell us that.
Yes, Ms. Barr, we've been trying to get Max Lockwood resurfaced for some time, but we have to do more than just resurfacing. we got a price of like $300,000, and that would have been about asphalt. But in making improvements in that road, we have some storm drainage work, all of those things that need to be done. Some sidewalk work. One time we even talked about making that two-way, but we're not gonna do that. It's still gonna be one way, going in the direction that it is. The price came in about 1.5. We were able to negotiate it down. We had to remove some things for the 1.3. This work needs to be done. If you've driven on Max Lockwood, it's not in good shape. And we'd like to recommend that you approve the contract so we can go ahead and get that work scheduled and get it done.
Thank you, sir. Any questions or discussion by council?
Yes, is there any way we could make it two-way?
No, they don't recommend that. And we had looked at it, and I think the Parks and Recreation folks really asked that we not do that. So we want to abide by their recommendation because you got so much. If it was going two-way, it would be something. So we need to keep it going in that just one way. Thank you.
Reading, I meant to ask this in advance, reading over it, there was some reference to the parking lot. They're not talking about cutting a new entrance from that parking lot on the inside out to Fair Road, are they? This is just
This
working
is
on
just
Max
Max
Lockwood Drive.
Lockwood.
I'll have to defer that to Brad.
Is Brad here?
Brad.
Brad, come talk to me, please.
You've been waiting for this moment.
Yes. Brad Deal, Director of Public Works Engineering. So yes, to answer your question, part of this project is to build a new entrance off of Fair Road into the parking lot that's behind the Honey Bowling Building, which the Recreation Department is very excited about as well. They feel like that's going to benefit them in a lot of ways. Because right now you've got to go in
By the tennis courts.
and you kind of have to maneuver around the tennis courts and through around the parking spots that are on Max Lockwood. So yes, ma'am, that is part of the project.
Okay. Thank you, Mr. Deal. So the other concern that brings up, and I know we can't do but one thing at a time, but we're looking at an awful lot of changes already happening, that hopefully are gonna happen down there with the Blue Mile and all of that.
This accounts for all that.
Yeah.
So it is gonna fit into whatever else happens. We're not gonna do one thing and then tear it up and do something else.
But we didn't say that.
But it accounts for that. That was all taken into consideration during the process. There could be some adjustments made in the future, but we took all of that into consideration.
Okay. So everybody, with this, what we're talking about, cutting in a new road, and good to have a new entrance there.
Yes. Yeah.
Any other questions or discussion from council? Thank you, Mr. Deal. Okay, hearing all that, we need a motion if we want to approve this to award the contract to Elliswood Contracting for that one.
So moved.
Thank you. Second.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Motion carries. Item number 20, consideration of a motion to approve the purchase of a 2025 Caterpillar 326 TC excavator in the amount of $322,672 from Yancey Brothers Company, funded by Solid Waste Disposal Operating Funds. Self-explanatory?
It is, I can't explain it. Recommend approval. Can I try? No. Maybe you can drive the old one.
Any discussion?
I'm good with that.
Okay. If no discussion, we have a motion to approve it.
So moved.
Your second?
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Thank you. Number 20 passes. And that gets us to the bottom of the agenda. What other business do we have from council members? Any? I'm trying to find my note. I did want, you were probably going to do it, Mr. Kenny, but,
Go ahead.
so, we do want to highlight the fact that One Borough, Cities Commission One Borough is again sponsoring a violence prevention seminar workshop. I'm sure Mr. Demetrius knows all about it, Help Planet. This will be at 10 o'clock this Saturday, and it's being hosted by Trinity Episcopal out on the bypass. So, an opportunity to hear what's going on with violence prevention. To have law enforcement and lots of other agencies there. So that'll happen at 10 o'clock this Saturday. Moving on to Mr. Penny's comments, what do you want to share with us?
Actually, Mayor Pro Tem, I have very few items. As I look out into the audience, I saw some of our youth, some of them that, Steve Jalen and Mason, and I forget the other young man that was in our Youth Connect program.
Alan?
Alan. And, but just wanted to call them out. Mason even came in with a suit on. And so, and they represented you really well. And so I just want to call them out to you. And Lassard always with us. And then the other thing, I want to congratulate Councilmember Chambers on being reelected president for our region. And then Mayor and member of the council, I want to appreciate you on behalf of our city employees. We just sent a new email out to them. They will get their pay adjustment the next pay. So just on their behalf, I want to thank you for your willingness to support them financially. And it does not go unnoticed for our city employees. That's all I have.
It's a 4% cost of living.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you. And next we have public comments. Does anyone signed up in advance?
No, Madam Mayor.
Thank you. And then consideration of a motion to enter into executive session to discuss personnel matters, real estate, or potential litigation in accordance with OCGA 5014-3B. Is there a need for that? Okay, wonderful. If there's nothing else, I guess it's time to ask for a motion to adjourn our meeting this evening.
So moved.
Second,
Second.
all in favor?
Aye.
We're done. Thank you for your attention.